Hi guys, welcome to Code Bashers. So guys, there is some very exciting news that is coming from Cognizant side that Cognizant has announced its campus hiring for 2025 batch. So previous campus hiring held in September of 2024 and now the campus hiring next phase is happening in January and February. So Cognizant is hiring for all the roles GenC, GenCPro, GencNext. What is the pattern of the exam? I will be discussing in this video only. Make sure that you're watching this video till the end. You will get all the knowledge, and I will also tell you about from where what preparation you should do for your upcoming exam. Okay, so guys, now let's start this video. Before starting the video, make sure to hit that like and subscribe button for this channel, and make sure to join this Telegram group. It is dedicated for 2025 batch students. All the hirings regarding any company, Deloitte also, TCS will also be coming. So all the discussions are happening in this particular group. Make sure to join it. Okay, so guys, now let's start this video. Okay, so guys, this doc has been shared by Cognizant on the Superset on the platform they are hiring. So this is campus hiring 2025 of Cognizant. So Cognizant is hiring for total three roles: GencNext 6.75 LPA, GencPro 5.4 LPA, and GenC 4 LPA. Okay, and hiring is starting from January 2025, and they have given the timeline also. Okay, so let's just quickly see the timeline what it is. So see, registrations are starting for 24th of January till 31st of January. So this is a campus hiring. So you must get this information from your colleges. Okay. So if you have not got it till now, it is possible that you get on Monday or Tuesday. Okay. When the college is open. So don't worry about that. The next step will be the screening round. Okay. Screening round if cleared. What is the screening round? It is there that your resume will be shortlisted. We have seen in Deloitte also, and we are seeing that in Cognizant also. Resume is screening rounds. Okay, so make sure that you make a good resume. If you want me to share the format of resume that will get you selected, do write in the comment section. I will share the what you can say, share the format on my Telegram group. Okay, the link you will find in the description box of the Telegram group. Okay, next round, if the screening round, your resume round is cleared, then the first round will be communication assessment. Believe me, it's very easy. There your verbal skills will be checked, listening skills, speaking skills will be checked. Okay, don't worry, it's really easy. Once you pass the communication assessment, that is like scheduled for 5th of February. These are not exact dates but are estimated dates. Then we will go towards the round 2. Round 2, there will be total 2 assessments. One will be the aptitude assessment, in which quantitative questions, logical reasoning questions, okay, and game-based questions will be asked from you. After this aptitude assessment, there will be technical assessment. Now, this technical assessment will depend on the cluster you choose. What are different clusters? I will be discussing in this video only, okay? But related to that cluster, all the topics will be covered in this particular assessment. Now, based on these two assessments, aptitude assessment and technical assessment, based on your score, you will be called for the technical interviews, and you will be told before the interviews that uh, for which role you are giving the interview, whether it is GencNext, GencPro, or GenC. Okay, these are the timelines. The expected date for the assessments are from 10 February to 14 February, and the expected dates for the interviews are 25th of February. Okay, and this is again I'm telling you the campus on campus hiring for 2025 batch, not the off campus, on campus. Okay, and if you clear the interview, the letter of intent will be issued to you. Okay, now here it is written, it is mandatory to appear for all the rounds to be eligible for technical interview. Okay, and there is a possibility that internship will also be given to the selected students who clear the interview process. Okay, now next thing is the eligibility criteria, that is very important. Okay, it is the eligibility criteria is you should be from 2025 batch, these streams: BE, BTech, ME, MTech. Okay, students should possess consistent academic record with minimum 60% in 10th, 12th, diploma, undergraduate or postgraduate. Now, even if you miss by 1%, 0.1%, like many of you asked, sir, we have 59%, we have 59.5%, that is also not allowed, strictly not allowed. 60% is minimum you should get. Next is students with standing areas are not eligible, so you should not have any backlog. Flexibility to work from any Cognizant office, okay, because this is a pan-India hiring, so any office can be assigned to you. You must relocate. Next is mandatory documents for registration. Resume attached with latest passport size photo. As I have told you, this resume will be very much beneficial for you in the screening process. Okay. Next is mandatory documents for interview. All academic mark sheets, college ID, 10th, 12th diploma, undergraduate, postgraduate mark sheets. Okay. Next is mandatory documents for onboarding. Okay. Once you are selected in Cognizant, you can go PAN card, passport or voter ID. Now coming towards the technical assessment. Now see, I have told you that technical assessment will be based on the cluster that you choose. Total three clusters are there. One is cluster 1, cluster 2 and cluster 3. Cluster 1 is Java, cluster 2 is Python and cluster 3 is C hash. Here it is written that cluster 1 is the default cluster. So by default, if you are registering for this hiring and you do not choose any cluster, by default it will be cluster 1, that is Java. Because see, most demand in Java, Python, C hash in business is for Java. So therefore, large people will be hired for Java cluster. Here it is also written that candidate can choose skill cluster 2 or skill cluster 3 or not applicable as the additional skill cluster. Based on the preference of additional skill cluster, few candidates will be considered for cluster 2 or cluster 3 also. Now, what it is trying to say? See, by default cluster will be cluster 1. First preference will be cluster 1 by default. Second preference, you can add cluster 2 or cluster 3. So if the students get, you can see, you get fulfilled in a particular cluster, then they can handpick few of the students to give the exam for cluster 2 or cluster 3. But by default cluster 1 will be there, so you must prepare for Java cluster. Okay, and if you are interested in Python also, you can add it in the additional cluster, but it is not 100% guaranteed that your exam will be in cluster 2 or cluster 3. It can be in cluster 1, and for few students cluster 2 and cluster 3 will be used. Now coming to that, what is the technical assessments for different clusters? For that I have a different screenshot. So you can see here, skill cluster 1. Okay, all the clusters will have exam of 120 minutes only. This is a technical assessment I'm talking about. Aptitude assessment is common for all the clusters. Now if you choose Java, that is cluster 1, there will be Java programming questions. Two coding questions will be there. Query database, so database queries you will have to write. Okay, proper tables will be given to you and you have to write the queries for it. Next is coding web UI, HTML, CSS. So there will be a page that is given to you in which you have to change CSS, HTML or JavaScript based on the question. Now coming to skill cluster 2, I will also tell you that from where you should prepare for these things. Last hiring, remember, happened in September 2024. Okay. Next is skill cluster 2. It is based in Python. So in Python again, coding question for Python will be there. Query. You have to write the database queries. Okay. And cloud fundamentals. Instead of code web UI, there will be cloud fundamental questions in Python. So this is the cluster. This is the thing that is separate from cluster 1. Coming to cluster 3, that is C hash cluster, coding will be there, MCQs will be there, query database, you have to write the queries. This is common for all the three clusters. And third section is the coding web UI, that is similar to Java 1. So C hash and Java are quite similar. Difference is between Python and other clusters where Python includes cloud fundamentals. Now guys, see what I'm telling you how to prepare. You know that last hiring of Cognizant 200 for 25 batch happened in September. So at that time also, I helped a lot of candidates. So I have the previous year questions for all these clusters, whether it is Java coding question, Python MCQ, Python coding questions, C hash coding questions, queries. So all those questions I have with me. So currently I am preparing that material. Okay, I will give you that material with every question that is asked, proper answer to that question. If there is a query, I will give you a proper screenshot of the database schema that were given in the exam and what is the right query for that. So all these things currently I am preparing. Just give me a day or two and I will launch it on my channel. But make sure that you are present on my channel. Okay, you are hitting that like and subscribe button for this channel so that you get the updates for the different videos, and you are present on this Telegram group. Okay, so once I prepare that material, maybe by tomorrow or day after tomorrow, I will update that on my Telegram group as well as on this YouTube channel. Make sure to subscribe it. I will launch. I will post. Okay, I will post about that material when it is ready. But the main motive of this video was to tell you about the different patterns and different clusters and what is the timeline of the Cognizant hiring. So if you want that, okay, in future I should make some preparation videos also for Cognizant exam, do not hesitate to write in the comment section that for what topic, which section you want the videos. Okay, I will be happy to make it. Just like I did it in Deloitte, same thing I will do it in Cognizant also. Lot of preparation videos you will be coming your way from next week. So make sure to be on present on this channel and make sure to join the Telegram group. So this was it for this video. Thank you for watching this video, and apply link I will give you in the description box. Okay, thank you.